The case starts on December 19th, suburban Illinois. A quiet neighborhood, mostly families, holiday decorations, and predictable routines. On that afternoon, two children, ages 7 and 9, were building a snowman in the park near their house. The park was empty, the snow was fresh, and there was nothing unusual on the footage recorded by a nearby security camera. They built a standard snowman: 3 segments, stick arms, a scarf, 2 stones for eyes, a crooked smile made from small black rocks. Nothing more. At 4:47 p.m., the mother called them home. They left the snowman behind, half-finished, laughing as they ran back toward the street. At 4:48 p.m., the camera captured the snowman still standing exactly where they left it. That was the last normal moment. Overnight, temperatures dropped sharply. No wind, no storms, just silence. But at 6:03 a.m. the next morning, the snowman wasn't in the park anymore. He stood on the lawn of the family's house, closer, facing the front door. His smile was gone. Instead of stones arranged in a grin, his mouth appeared slightly open, almost as if he was breathing. The parents assumed the kids had moved it for fun. The kids insisted they hadn't touched it. That was day 1. December 20th. Recorded activity begins at 2:13 a.m. A doorbell camera caught something strange. Static. Then snow shifting. Then a tall white shape briefly appearing at the far end of the yard. No clear outline, just motion. At sunrise, the snowman was closer again, just 4 feet from the porch. His stick arms no longer stuck outward. They hung down, angled unnaturally, almost touching the snow. His eyes were no longer stones. Someone had replaced them with smooth pieces of black ice, reflective, wet, as if they had been taken from beneath a frozen lake. The mother removed the scarf, thinking someone was playing a joke. But the scarf was frozen into the snowman's neck, fused into it by solid ice, impossible to pull away. Maybe teenagers, the father said. Maybe someone trying to scare the kids. Except for one detail. There were no footprints. Not in the yard, not anywhere between the park and the house. Fresh snow had fallen overnight, light enough to cover any disturbance, but heavy enough to show new tracks. There were none. The police told them to stay calm and report if it happened again. It did. Again. And again. December 21st. Something impossible was recorded. At 1:33 a.m., the doorbell cam activated on its own. The footage began in complete darkness. Then, little by little, the grainy shape of the snowman appeared, standing at the very edge of the porch steps. Where his face should have been, nothing, just smooth snow, featureless and blank. Then, movement. A slow tilt of the head, just a few degrees, but enough. Enough to prove it wasn't a prank. The father opened the front door at 1:57 a.m., armed with a flashlight. The camera captured him stepping outside, pointing the beam at the snowman, shouting into the night that whoever was doing this needed to stop. The light flickered. Once, twice, then the snowman's face changed. The blank front began to bulge as if something inside the snow pushed outward. A mouth formed, a void-shaped hole opening slowly as though stretching into a silent scream. The father froze. The flashlight died. The camera cut to black. For 27 seconds, there is only audio. Scraping, dragging, and breathing that does not match any human pattern. When the recording resumed,
The snowman stood directly against the doorframe. One stick hand rested on the wood. The father was gone.
December 22nd. Emergency call logged at 7:14 a.m. The mother found the front door wide open. Snow drifted into the hallway. The snowman was gone. She found her husband in the backyard, sitting in the snow, staring at the tree line, unresponsive. His skin was ice-burned. His clothes were frozen stiff. He kept repeating the same phrase. "He's still moving. He's still moving." The children refused to leave the house. They told officers that during the night, the snowman spoke to them through the windows. They said he whispered their names. They said he asked to come inside. At 8:29 a.m., officers documented a final detail: a trail of melted snow leading away from the backyard. No footprints, no drag marks, just a thin path of water disappearing into the woods. The father was taken to a psychiatric facility. He remains nonverbal. He reacts to cold temperatures with violent panic. He cannot be shown images of snowmen. He screams until sedated. The house has been sold twice since then. Neither family stayed longer than a week. Around Christmas, local children claim a tall snowman appears near the tree line. Not standing, not still, leaning forward, watching.